68. Having a body is so distressing. Filthy matter is constantly dripping and oozing from its 9 holes, and hundreds of thousands of polyps and boils are bound together by a very thin layer of skin. Imagine a fragile leather sack filled to the brim with feces and bloody pus. It is constantly stinking and filthy. What is there to covet here? And what is most ironic is that, despite the care and worry of 100 years' effort on your part, all the kindness and work you have given to protect this thing will be rudely repaid when the body ceases in a single breath. Commentary. All of the karmas mentioned in the above sections only appear because of having this body. If you looked deeply into this bodily condition of ours for just a moment, you would scream out loud. If nothing else, this alone should truly shock us into practicing. The body is the root of all desires and attachments, so if you practice hard and attain that it is an empty illusion, then all desires and attachments will disappear by themselves. But attachment to our bodies is what draws us into all manner of vice and regret, suffering and anxiety. So I only go to such length and description as this simply to open practitioners' eyes. Capping word. This physical body of ours is sometimes referred to as the fourfold enemy. This is simply because it is a temporary material conglomeration of the 4 elements, earth, air, fire, and water, and the 4 elements have no master, no I. It is also called the 4 snakes, since it will repay your years of kindness to it with ingratitude. You are angered by others, or belittle them, only because you have not yet realized the empty, unreal nature of your own body. And when others behave similarly toward you, it is because they also have not realized this point. When people grow angry at each other or look down on each other, it is no different than 2 ghosts fighting over a corpse. This is because our corpse-like body is really just a fragile heap of bubbles, no more substantial than a dream. It is a pile of sufferings and a sack of feces. It is constantly rotting and always filled with filth. The 7 holes in the upper part of the body continually ooze tears, mucus, and pus-like things, while the lower orifices constantly ooze urine and feces. Countless are the efforts we must spend every day of our lives just to keep the body clean enough that it does not offend when we spend time with others. This is why it has always been said that beneficial spirits will immediately abandon the man or woman who is impure. The Sutra on Cause and Effect addresses this when it says, "Those who hold a sutra with unclean hands or spit in front of a Buddha statue will be born as an outhouse worm in their next life." And according to the Sutra on the Perfection of Wisdom in 700 verses, even when defecating or urinating, one should be as indifferent as a tree or rock, not speaking or making any sound. And of course, you should not scribble things on the walls or leave the bathroom space unclean with your spit. The sutra goes on to teach, one who has not washed his or her hands completely after using the toilet should not just as mindlessly return to their meditation cushion, or go directly to pray in a Buddha hall.